Right, so the horse gets led on, as you can see. Thomas secures the front, closes the front door, and then she'll start off just doing a little walk, then go into trot before she then goes into her canter. We've had the treadmill in now probably 2.5 years, and it was a machine that I had sort of hankered after for a while, having seen Mike de Kock in Dubai and seen what he'd done with it and spoken to him, and the benefits were very obvious. And now it's a tool that I really wouldn't want to be without. In its simplest form, it's a labour saver. We can break up a horse's weekly exercise, and it doesn't necessarily have to be ridden every day of the week. In its most complicated form, it's a tool by which we can compare like with like. We can gallop a horse on here, and we can measure his heart response and his lactate levels, and then we can compare that, do it again in 10 days or a fortnight's time, and compare the numbers and see whether our training regime is working. If a big race is coming up, 5 or 6 days out from that race, we will run the horse through what we call the pre-race test. From that, we will measure its heart response and its lactate levels. And obviously what we'd like to see in that, we'd like to see the recovery rate better than the last time it did it, and we'd like to see its lactate levels lower than the last time it did it, to show that our regime has worked and the horse got fitter through the training regime that we've used. The leading equine exercise physiologist is a guy called Alan Davey. He set us up here using protocols that he had developed over the last 15 years. So we are working from using his research. We didn't develop this system, we're just piggybacking off years of research. Yeah, her work is finished now on there, so she comes off, she goes, and then she warms down on the walker. So she'll now have 20 minutes on the walker, and then the next one will come along. The conveyor belt has started for the morning, and it will continue. The racing industry, sort of historically, is quite slow to adopt new things. And I'm sure there will be some old trainers turning in their graves if they could see a horse on a treadmill like this. But it has been a real advancement for us in our ability to train horses and monitor horses. And going forward in 20 years' time, I don't think there'll be a trainer of any note that won't use a machine like this.